many times when, actually not here in Mumbai, but when one meets colleagues, entrepreneurs in many other parts of India, I've always found that for a lot of people it's actually a very challenging to make that big step to be an entrepreneur, because for most people, and in many parts it's still very true, where the stigma is and was definitely generally 10 years back, and especially when I was getting to be an entrepreneur, I think my parents were embarrassed because of the simple reason that they felt that, well, if you didn't get a job, you became an entrepreneur. Okay, so you couldn't land yourself a job, so yeah, you're going to go out and do something on your own, but what else can you do? You didn't get a job. Nobody wants to give you credit actually that you're taking a 3 times bigger risk overall with that thought process. And I would say that that is just a mystique that really we need to cross that bridge completely. And I think that's a stigma that is there. It's less there than it was 10 years back, less there than it was 3 years back. But I still feel it very much overall omnipresent. And I think that's something, if there are people here who are at the cusp of that, or there are people who are necessarily viewing that with colleagues, this is something that one needs to strongly evangelize on. Entrepreneurship is not an opportunity where if you don't get a job, you can be an entrepreneur. It's actually a select course in which you want to do. And I think to that extent, our education system, or the way we do and teach, actually does sort of permeate that thought process, because you do have a fair amount in what you want to do, but very, very few opportunities that actually evangelize and teach you for entrepreneurship.